The Huey Cam. Featuring the best of Lamont and Tonelli on 107.7 The Bone.
Sully, we've been looking forward to this all week.
Yep.
We have Chris Titus in the studio this morning. Christopher Titus, who last night I was watching on ABC TV. I love your new show, by the way.
Thank you. It's actually getting better. You know, we were actually been working on it, and they were talking about how's the writer's strike affect your show. Well, if you watch the show, not really at all. So we're working on that now. We have Dylan McDermott, Josh Molina.
Oh, it's a great cast.
Yeah, the cast is great, and we're working on getting every week the show's getting better.
Well,
so
we have one complaint, though.
Yeah, okay.
One complaint.
All right.
When you first announced that you were getting the show, you said you would work all three of us in as caddies. Bitter caddies. Old men caddies.
I'm up for that. By the way, we're in New York. The show takes place in New York, so what we're doing is we're not going to film on the golf course.
Yeah.
I guarantee this,
Yeah.
because we need help in this market anyway. We get back to the golf course, we will have you guys come down and be all bitter caddies, and I will talk to the right. Well, I swear to God,
just bitter caddies.
I'm just trying to keep me on the show right now, right, people?
Hold it. After last night, you will. I watched the show last night, and the boxing match that took place, you got some guy a job who has a big feud going with the real wimpy guy on the show, and then it resulted in you in the boxing match, and you were
him in the boxing match, and then he wanted to keep beating him up, and I stepped in and said that it's going to stop, and he said, no, I want an apology, and so his apology was a spinning hook kick to the head.
Yes, exactly. And you ended up fighting this guy. And you were telling me off the air that was actually you fighting. Yeah,
well, I trained. You know, I got into a martial arts a while back because I was getting, heavily. I was getting overweight and stuff, and I wanted to do something that because I hate on a treadmill. I'm just, all I'm thinking about. I can kill myself. I just kill myself.
I hear you, my brother.
So I got into martial arts not because I want to be a fighter, and so I got
stay
to
in shape the whole bit.
I got to finally use it on TV. I got to use it, and then they put an edit in it. They didn't need to put an edit in it, and it looks like I had to say that was actually me. Holy crap. It looks like they cut to somebody. That's freaking me. They cut to me doing me.
So you have a career maybe as like the new Rocky or something.
Oh,
with that.
Yes, exactly. I'm the new Rocky.
You could be the white Jet Li.
Yeah.
The white Jet Li.
That's great.
Well, you actually may need that martial arts, though, because just before you're coming on the air, my boss gets a call from your ex-wife.
Oh, no.
Seriously.
She wants to play voicemail messages about her for a divorce.
This is the first time hearing this.
Is that great? Well,
Paul had not heard this yet.
I was out of the studio.
I'm on the air doing jokes. I'm on doing jokes. I'm not creative enough to make up stuff, so I have to talk about my life. And by the way, I'm attracted to crazy because my mom was actually a manic depressive schizophrenic alcoholic. My umbilical cord was a crazy straw. And so I'm that's going on, and I keep saying, I keep telling people she's crazy. So she actually calls in the radio station.
She called the radio
station and was like, I'd like to play some tape. I have some voicemail
from Los Angeles.
When we were from a year and a half ago when we were getting divorced.
How did she even know you were going to be on the show?
Yeah. Well, her family lives here. Their family lives there. They're like Irish Catholic autistic people. They live here. Well, they're not actually autistic. They're the people that always want to fight. They're like, come on, let's fight.
Well, they're Irish.
Well, they're Irish. Yeah, they're Irish.
Have they threatened you before?
Oh yeah, actually, her brother. Here's how smart her family is. Her brother called my house and left on my answering machine. Hey, better stop doing those jokes about my sister. You're gonna get beat up. Wow, it's on the answering machine now. Okay, well, let me see what the judge says about me getting beat up. So I'm probably gonna get shot, and if I survive it, I'm gonna be really famous.
Sully, before he gets shot, get us on his caddies.
Okay. So I guess it's kind of an understatement to say it's getting a little bit.
Or pallbearers on the show. Either way, you don't know what's gonna happen.
Pallbearers.
You don't know what's gonna happen. So